You've been running your air conditioner at 18 degrees for several hours now, but you are still sweating. Then the end of the month arrives and you get hit with an electricity bill that makes your jaw drop. Your first instinct is to blame the AC unit itself. You assume it's broken, low on refrigerant, or maybe just too small for the room. But the real problem is sitting right next to it: unshaded glass windows. Every single unprotected window pumps up to 400 watts of raw solar heat straight into your home. Upgrading to a bigger, more expensive AC unit without addressing your windows is an unwinnable fight. You are paying to cool a space that is actively replenishing its own heat supply. Think of your room as a leaky bucket, and the AC's cold air is water. The water immediately drains out the holes. Your AC works 3 times harder pumping water just to maintain a baseline, while cold escapes and heat rushes in. In physical architecture, those holes are poorly insulated walls, drafty window frames, and exposed glass panes. Invest in a high-quality plug for your thermal holes. It pays off faster than any high-capacity AC upgrade. Heat enters through 3 pathways. First, radiant heat. Solar radiation passes straight through solid glass. Second, conduction. Hot outdoor air bakes the glass until it acts like an indoor radiator. Third, convection. Warm air slips through unsealed cracks around the window frame. To combat this, people often buy thick, dark blackout curtains, assuming that if they block the visible light, they will block the heat. But dark fabrics absorb massive solar radiation. In the sun, those thick curtains heat up, becoming a giant glowing heater inside your bedroom. Standard blackout curtains trap the enemy inside, worsening the thermal leak. This forces your AC to work overtime just to cool down the hot fabric. Physical barrier designed to target all 3 heat transfer methods. You need engineered thermal blackout curtains or cellular honeycomb blinds. These use multi-layer fabric structures to create what physicists call dead air space, a gap of about 2.5 to 7 centimeters. Because static air is a poor conductor of heat, trapping it inside these geometric cells creates a massive thermal buffer. This chart compares thermal transmittance, or U values, which measure how easily heat passes through a material. Single glazing has a poor U value of 5.16. A honeycomb blind drops that to 2.33, cutting heat transfer by more than half. A 72-hour lab test puts this into perspective. On a 95-degree day, a room with bare windows hit 91.6 degrees inside. Adding regular curtains barely moved the needle, dropping the temperature to 90.7. This bar chart compares those results against a high-quality double-layer thermal curtain. With a thermal barrier in place, the room temperature plummeted to 75.7 degrees. That is a nearly 16-degree drop. This specific fabric architecture physically stops heat transfer at the source, cooling the room without using electricity. You don't need to spend thousands on a new air conditioning unit to get these results. You can build this barrier for a fraction of the cost. You can buy inexpensive blackout liners or assemble them yourself using dense fabrics like polar fleece, combined with a simple plastic vapor barrier. Just ensure the side facing the glass is white or light-colored. This reflects solar energy back out the window, lowering your solar heat gain coefficient before the light turns into trapped heat. But there is a catch. The curtain must fit tightly against the window frame. If you leave large gaps at the edges, hot air will pull through, creating convection loops that cycle warmth right back into the room. Buying the right fabric is only half the job. Creating an airtight mechanical seal against the frame is what actually makes the barrier work. Once you have that seal, you can compound your savings with a few zero-cost thermodynamic habits. Start with your thermostat's magic set point. Every single degree you raise your AC saves you about 6% in electricity costs. Moving it from 18 to the optimal 24 degrees cuts your cooling load drastically. Then, use the fan hybrid method. Running a low-wattage ceiling fan creates a wind chill effect on your skin. This lets you set the AC to 26 degrees, while your body feels like 24. With the thermal hole plugged, the heat stops pouring in. Your room cools rapidly, your overworked compressor finally cycles down to rest, and your electricity meter slows to a crawl. Stop guessing how much heat and money you're losing. Head to designcalculators.co.in to map out the exact energy savings for your specific room.